One of the things that I saw people complaining about was Akainde putting Ngombe there. What did you see anything wrong with that?
There's nothing.
No problem with him putting Ngombe there. I feel like people were just being tribal. It's just Ngombe. If you want to call it Muchubemba. Yeah, like Ngombe. Yeah, call it in your language. It's called Ngombe or a sleeping cow. So I feel like people were upset because that's his native language.
Exactly. Those are just negatives.
That's like you said. Men. That's like you said. I'm also against these other guys going for younger girls, taking advantage of these girls. Why Shubaka? These girls they are gullible, they are vulnerable.
So she proposed to me. She said, if you have a girlfriend, how much does your girlfriend need? Dump her.
Dump her?
Yes.
That is a true story.
And she thought
dump her.
I
thought sugar mummies wouldn't care about you having a girlfriend.
That one cared.
Living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me. I'm living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Thoughts Podcast. And I'm your host with, and I'm chilling with
Wow.
And
Joseph.
Yeah, so what's up guys? How are you doing, Joseph?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good, man.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Charles, what's that?
Doing good.
Yeah, so what's new?
As in the country?
Yeah, anywhere. In your life, country.
In my life, as you can see, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, like I've been away for a long time.
Yeah, I've been seeing you in a while.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's 2022, 3, I'm not sure.
It's been a long time. I just thought maybe I should just try to move a bit.
This is Chisamba Lusaka.
It's okay.
Very good Samba.
At least it's nearby Lusaka.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so guys, what do you think about the new current note? The lot has been said after the new banknote was introduced.
Okay.
What do you guys think about it? People were criticizing, people were happy. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. So I want to hear your thoughts. Jose.
Okay, quite what you receive with mixed feelings.
Yeah.
If you have a banknote here, so like in my own opinion or my own view, I don't see anything wrong with the notes.
Yeah.
Get because in our Konkama, like I'm a concern and I think for me they are not even varied much.
Yeah.
But I would talk about one stuff which I was not comfortable with.
Yeah.
It's just the removal of Mr. Mpondo. Get.
Oh, that guy with the chains.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that I was not comfortable with because for me, it means freedom.
Yeah.
And if that man can be replaced with a jail, so to say.
An animal.
Yeah, an animal in short, yes. So, okay, that does not sit well with me. It's like you are taking away something which has been in existence for a long time. That is our culture. Our children have to know that, okay, there was once a man who
yeah, that's...
How does culture come in? With freedom. Culture of me, I should have passed.
It's so much I should come.
It's part of the culture.
For as long as that guy has been put by the government complex, me have got no issue with
as
him.
long as there's a statue.
Yes, as long as he has a statue.
But for example, if you're anywhere else, then you want to change it into Zambian currency.
Yeah.
Those that have not been here, and there's that stuff.
Zambia is a tourism country, so there's no problem with Bank of Zambia putting those animals on the notes wash. Even if it's like at the Pama notes, I'm still with the old ones.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, but I think what he's saying, in terms of keeping the history,
yes,
money would be quicker to reach to the next generation coming, Washwaka.
Yeah, it is
You already understand statue. I don't know where it's located, but not everyone will be seeing that. Eh? Kamwala, right?
Yes.
But how many people are going to see the statue?
Okay.
So that they ask, who's that? But on the money, people will be curious.
That's what I want to, because according to you, Mr. Mbao, are you telling me abantu musana kumushi? Wait, let me finish. Why yako kulusaka vaya imona ila stage? Because in as far as I'm concerned, ninda na mudi onsari katap. Whether nikumushuwa na nikuisa kula at some point watashani. Ba katap ofya. So now let unenyo ko bati bonse badi ko taidi ila opportunity akuisa mukumona session to. Infanda nensha choko chawe. Pana ne kulusaka ncha.
It's not even about the opportunity. Time our parents were growing up. Tawai kote pompia bale bonfia kali.
Chabena kaunda.
What's the question?
Time we were growing up, we never touched the money that our parents were using in akali watch.
You never touched.
I did.
So what are you saying?
So there's no issue that no, we are running away from our
no, you're not getting. Okay. Continue.
For as long as there was money that was made, eventually I guess and then I can be able to explain to my child saying, this money.
Dude, when was the last time you saw a 50 kwacha?
Yeah,
the old 50 kwacha, the pink one. Yes.
It toilet touch and
at the Senki, the one we are calling Senki. When was the last time you saw that?
Nothing positive happen.
Wow, this guy is a liar, bro. Anyway, no way. Man, anyway. We have a few people who collect notes.
Don't be funny.
We have a very few people who collect notes.
Yeah.
If you're there that the people who come, like the other generation who come see the notes that we've been using, it's rare.
That's why I call it a museum of Chani.
Yeah, true.
But
true.
What we are saying is
true. Yeah, you have a point there.
What I'm saying
to a
is,
museum
what I'm saying is that man should have not been removed. That's what I'm saying.
For as long
because in as far as I'm concerned, that man stands for freedom.
No, come on. It's not like it happened. It's not like it happened in the centuries.
Watch porn, look, let me not talk about that story because now I have a proof.
And then okay, one of the things that I saw people complaining about was Akainde putting Ngombeile there. What did you see anything wrong with that?
There's nothing.
What about you?
I think there was a time I was going through some stuff on Facebook. I saw somebody was like, I know, but that's not the thing.
Yeah.
For the fact that maybe we need to visit why was it called Ngombele.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, it's not about chimutu kumonekanga ngombe because there was somebody who posted something like that.
Yeah.
You know, that is mutashan. It's a tourism. I mean, tourist attraction. You get.
Yeah.
For somebody who have to read the comment, it's okay. What is this stuff? I mean, go there and check it out. That's not an issue. That's what I was saying. I want to focus on negatives than
the positives.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you also think there was nothing wrong with him putting Ngombele there?
I have no issue. For me, I can't even comment anything on the new notes. For as long as value your money is the sana punch.
Exactly.
There's no problem.
Exactly.
Exactly. We don't know. I don't know if you know if whatever they did was for them or for the country's money to have more value in other countries.
So they are basically looking at a bigger picture.
Yes.
So whatever that has been put on the money, I think that's not a big deal. Like he said, the money which has been introduced add value to the currency or not. You get.
That's the thing
if you're gonna get about. Yes, if you're gonna get some value from that money, then I think there's no issue.
There's no issue.
Because if you talk of Ngombele again, then there's also Chimba Force, which is from Northern Province, which I know that was politically tribal based in sort of right?
Yes.
That's the whole thing of criticizing, but that's not the point. So let us focus on the positives. So what we have to do now, we have
look
to
at the value the money is bringing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Simple as that. I'm that, you know, our president, it's not even making sense to me.
But in a dating woman,
I'm focusing on the value this money I'm having.
Okay, but does that money, does it have value?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, even myself, I have no problem with him putting on the there. I feel like people were just being tribal. It's just ngombe. If you want to call it Muchibemba. Yeah, like ngombe. Yeah, call
so
it in your language. It's called ngombe or a sleeping cow. So I feel like people
felt like
people were upset because that's his native language.
Exactly. Those are just negatives. Those are just negatives. Let's just, as a country, I think we have to focus on the positives.
Yes.
So what we are supposed to do now is to see how is the money going to have value with the introduction of a 500 note. You say that?
Yeah.
If it's gonna give us more value, then I think there's
no problem.
There's no problem with him.
It
is just a design, you people.
You can only come in after the next, let's say maybe a year plus.
Yes.
That's what
after we
say.
see.
And
then tukakwata nensambo shakuranda kuba but if nangimwachire if ichi 500 notes tachikwete value. Because you see kuli tuma comment wako but no basi change, but you see what they are forgetting is 100 quarters still there, 50 is still there, 20 is still there, 10 quarters is still there.
They are behaving as if
coins are still there.
The only thing that has been introduced, we can only say it's 200 and 500.
Yes.
That's all. So
it's not like they got rid of the non. It's only the 5 quarters that are stained into a coin.
We'll talk about that one after.
Yeah, and then
but I thought you said you've never seen a new note.
Yes, liar. 1 week at that.
10 quarters upon new notes. 10 quarters, 500.
Okay, there
a little bit of.
The other thing is people are forgetting the history of Ngombe. Like what it represents, but it used to be a trading. Yeah, it used to be a trading. Yeah, one money stuff like that. So there is that. It's not about the tribe. No. It wasn't about them.
But if you look at it, tourist attraction.
Yeah.
So I don't know why somebody should have an issue with Ngombe.
Boy, that was like I said, that was a well-known figure like that. I'm not going to mention for this.
He said something.
He said something. It was like he has been there and he has seen that tree for a lot of times. Yes. So according to him, he said he's got an issue because a tree doesn't look like a cow, which is not the issue. Yeah. So that's why I said you have to go then. Why is this place called
Ngombe? It's not because of the tree.
That's shallow thinking. That word
no, it doesn't.
This is what I'm saying. So they are.
Okay, let's just say.
And then the other thing I like about the money, you know, kuskuru to I don't know the subject, but one of the function of the money or whatever, one of the properties, I don't know. It's nankani. Money must be portable. The portability of it. Yes. It will be easy to. It will be easy to carry. Yeah, it's going to get a smaller wallet.
Yeah. So basically, what we are saying is, we are not siding with anyone.
We're just sharing our opinion.
Let us focus. Man, come on, everybody. We want to start with the money. Come on. But what we are saying is, let us focus on the positive. So a design and whatever shouldn't be a problem. So what we need to focus on is, are we going to have value, a positive change? Yes.
And the other thing is, change is difficult to adapt to. Exactly. So we eventually get used to that.
Exactly.
And then the other thing that I want you guys to, I don't know if you heard about this. I want to hear your thoughts on this. There was a girl. There was Komboka, right?
Yeah.
Komboka ceremony.
Yeah. Should be last
days
week.
ago.
Yeah. So I saw a video where every non-student, she made the video. She was crying for help. She was left stranded in Mongo. She went with her sugar daddy. You saw that?
Can't she leave her? She deserves it. She deserves it actually.
Yeah. So let me just give context to people maybe who haven't seen the video. Yeah, who haven't seen the video? So what happened is a girl went with a sugar daddy to celebrate Komboka ceremony, and then after it was done, she was left in the lodge, and then now she has bill. She has a bill to pay like 6,500, something like that. I don't know if I remember correct. I might be wrong.
Sugar daddy was on
I don't know, but
Sugar daddy.
hey, does that one
no.
even qualify to be a sugar
No,
daddy?
not a sugar daddy.
But okay, anyway, but in the first place, I would say, sorry for using this word, but the girl must have a shallow mind in the first place. Because I'm somebody who doesn't like older guys going for younger ones. You get.
Yeah.
So also, I think girls should be taught to avoid such kind of stuff. Like in this instance, we get. So maybe that man is even married. So
Yeah.
the wife called urgently. Maybe the child was 6 or something like that. You get. So he wasn't gonna leave his wife and the kids for that girl. You get.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. So you need
No,
to
they
know
are aware. They know.
They are.
They know that.
If folks say what you don't know.
But listen, with the sugar daddy thing, it's not that the girl is there because she loves the man. No, she's there for the money. She wants this flashy lifestyle. That's why she wants the sugar daddy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that she was marriage from him or snatch.
So my question, according to you, was that wrong for him to leave that girl?
Everything was wrong. Why was she there in the first place with the sugar daddy? Eh? Just like you said.
Men.
Just like you said, I'm also against these other guys going for younger girls, taking advantage of these girls. Why Shubaka? These girls they are gullible, they are vulnerable.
Exactly.
So they take advantage. Why Shubaka? Now I want to show you. Like
We are talking about sugar.
Him leaving the girl at the lodge. Isn't it showing him being broke? What about that? Hey, number.
No. Tamushi beside their story.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
So
yeah.
for me, let me say this.
Maybe the girl cheated again.
Yeah, Tawishi beside their story, but you're still going
So
to share your opinion. That's what you are doing, Kaide. Hey, let's go.
It's either what Shama Sugar Daddy for.
Eh.
It's either what he demanded for, money,
Oh, okay.
or it's either Takote started Sugar Daddy. I wanna go. So
Yeah, there is that also.
I can't blame him that much.
My sugar daddy, no guys.
Mother, you
Sugar daddy, that was wrong.
Sugar Daddy.
Sugar daddy, that's one. That's
But I
student.
never heard that story.
You didn't see it?
No.
I saw it.
The only stories I've seen are those ones that boyfriend Damusha Mumulo G 4,000 bill Shanshan.
She made the video. She said, I need help. I can even wash dishes. I can do anything. I just need to pay the bill.
So she stayed.
And then, and how long did it take her for her to
So
realize that
Does this mean that she doesn't have parents or something?
she has it? And then she explained in the video that my parents are disappointed with me. Shan. What about that? She does have parents.
Okay,
So
she has parents and she
But
was
you are
excited.
siding with the sugar
She was
daddy.
excited to go Kuomboka.
Now my sugar
My
daddy.
sugar dad.
About Pano Kupa, obviously.
Then she deserves it, man.
She deserves it.
Girl,
She does deserve it. I'm sorry for siding with the
sugar daddy.
not with the sugar daddy. I was siding with the girl.
In the first place.
In the first place, I was siding with the girl, but
So
I'm
who are
saying-
you? Who are you in support? Who are you in
Sugar
support of
daddy
now?
which pondo?
Sugar daddy.
Yes.
Daddy,
A
girl.
sugar daddy.
God can even. Kuomboka. She's even
What if she's the one who even proposed that?
Exactly.
Hey, she demanded that from
maybe she
the.
said ife munshe kapanga video.
Mfweni
Ai,
guys.
kapanga video wantu wakanga. Foka mzambe toikwatera
Mfweni
sympathy
man.
yako afurisha wantu aba.
This thing is trending well.
You're saying it's a made up story.
So they made up story.
No, that's his. That's
No,
his.
I'm saying what if?
What if?
This
Because
guy
okay,
can't see.
none of
This
us
guy
talks-
doesn't have a smartphone. Am I lying?
I have.
So the money for social media. So I'm saying,
How come you didn't see that story as well?
Hey, but I've explained. I've explained to you guys.
What I'm saying is this. You've seen this thing is trending. Oku, Copper Belty, Parusaka. So you need to learn from that shit. Yeah, bah.
No, let's go.
You need to learn from that stuff. Abantu wale washa stranded marooms yo bamwe bati kwela wisofuke Parusaka eronomba omuntu washimya phone. You need to wake up and say I'm a stories arrestic. I don't make any long distance trips. But Gelo probably maybe sugar daddy alikuwa tuko kajila kamwamu and he was providing a little bit of it. But he's not a sugar daddy. We can say this is a sugar daddy.
Yeah. And you know, it's so scary with how these girls behave. Like, how? Because it's possible for these girls to go sleep out with someone they've just met. Like,
you know, this is why, if I can tell you, this is why I love Kaputa. Because, yes, Kaputa, because
what goes on there?
Because in that case, when they are looking for death.
Serious?
Yes. They don't even
tolerate.
Yes, that's something that people don't tolerate. I think I was telling him to say, you see, there. To asanga to munchta kwa tomti okusha na maestia, you get so an example. But temper with the wife or the husband, my friend, you are gone.
I need that.
Here they've normalized that. In Lusaka, you did what?
I need that type of witchcraft.
But it's
I've people I want to do that too.
You have people.
Yeah.
People.
Yes.
You have people.
A bunch of you people.
Again, yes.
I'm joking.
So why do you guys think these ladies are out there hanging around with sugar daddies?
There are a few things that are involved. Now, much first you said you need to look nice. You need to keep updated with what's trending, the dressing, the phones,
latest iPhone.
Plus, sala.
Money.
Chunks. Okay, but in short is for quicker life that your parents cannot afford. Those that are sponsoring you, they cannot afford to and all those stuff. Because once I go to live within your means.
But what if your means is you going a day without eating anything?
It's not possible,
bro.
No, it's not possible. No.
Guys.
No.
In school. Guys.
A female or a guy. If it's a guy, then I would say then that one
is lazy.
No, not being lazy. It's not associative to such a term.
Exactly.
Remember in Tori Muskulu? What used to happen? Yes. What used to happen in school?
We had friends.
That's what we are saying.
So there's nobody who can tell me that a day without eating. The
issue is if you try to live a life that you cannot afford, you end up being left like but imagine she wanted something fancy, so that
adventure,
forgetting that she's coming from a place where they cannot afford for that stuff.
Okay, but you know, with an example that I gave, like you having days where you go a day without eating. Listen. At some point you are going to feel like you have been a burden to your friends. And then people talk, bro. Like guys,
but for me, I don't think helping a friend
is an issue
with food or material stuff should be an issue.
It's not an issue.
If it's an issue to you, it's the same as witchcraft.
Because
unless you play with somebody's heart, that's when you can say, but you don't want to but if it's food, I don't think somebody should have an issue.
Let me tell you, we've had friends at school, or in school, so to say, that are coming from not well-to-do families, you get.
Yes.
But you see, if somebody says, bro, I can't afford this stuff, you as a brother's keeper, you need to be there for that person. I think that is what is important at the end of the day. All right. You can't tell me you skipping a meal would really make you go out with an older man, so to say. Get. Unless you're telling me you want to buy an iPhone which you cannot afford, your parents cannot afford to buy.
Yes.
All right. So, live within your means. It's the same as this girl child. She wants to do her hair, which is for 1,000, but she's coming from a place where they're giving her a 200 or 300 pocket money, and then mom have a promise that we are going to add up something after that. You see that? Now, this is a person that wants to get an iPhone. Because I'm doing whatever it takes to sacrifice for that child.
Those things happen in school.
Yes. So, if you are over tea, but have for quicker life that their parents cannot afford it. But because they end up
In English, they call it what? Is it called envy?
Yes, envying for things that you cannot afford. You say that,
They're
which
envious.
is bad. Yes. So let us just live within our means. I think we are good to go. We are good to go. Once nga turengira muraturamba abatekanya.
Yes.
Tapa wingira nchina.
Napsha.
Tatungira natupisha once tukafa abatekanya. Kuna abafisa bachia. Bawushwa chirete chimwa china ba.
Wadoresha.
Na backup kunu moko iri wamwe nga bacha offroad if yakuri hapa. Na ka room konsekera bakalipirira kali wamwe. Para PNF. Ero wasaf kwa kana kabagi akanunu. Munifera ngo achituma chankera kene ka packet akano. Why konkate. But just get to know people.
If you know what Witty has said that somebody can go a day without eating, I'm still thinking about it. Like how is that possible?
It is, bro. Believe me.
It is.
It is possible.
It is.
No,
it is.
Where do you come from?
What do you mean when you say where do you come from?
But the fact,
You come from,
bro.
You come from
Bro,
a poor background. That's where you're
okay.
coming from.
So the fact is,
What does a poor
okay.
background
So
mean?
What does a poor
the
background?
point is,
Your
brother,
parents can't afford to pay the fees.
brother.
Maybe.
How are you in that school?
Boy,
But freedom out here.
no,
But
there's even sponsoring now. You get scholarship like that.
No, so now, let me tell you, if you get scholarship, my young sister got a scholarship. They were giving them every
Dude,
month.
it depends with the university you
And
are
the,
at.
the kind of
Look at that.
the type of scholarship. That
Yes.
Possibly,
See? We are talking about. We are
parents
talking
are doing
about.
fine.
not my parents.
No, listen.
In fact, you are doing
No,
fine.
the sister is doing
Because you are
fine.
so-
Forgetting.
You are the so sponsor for that.
Listen. It depends with the nine which way you are to Aishwaka. There's
Okay, let's say which schools are we talking about?
like where you were or
Okay, what
these
you meant
new
is-
these universities, new universities. I don't
Well,
want to
okay,
mention.
so-
I don't want
okay,
to.
so imagine-
I don't want to mention any university or college.
Alpa Evelyn Honyo Washida Kushamko. She's become famous actually, probably. She's got a
They-
page on
they-
Facebook.
They give they give scholarships for that.
I think they do. I'm not so sure, but I think they do. But in as much as people get scholarships, there is a certain amount of money that they are given.
Like for food.
Yes, I don't know. Yes, but I think
Is it every university that does that? But you
But
know.
bursary means I'm going to give you all the stuff that you need.
But dude, there are people who come from homes where parents really have to hustle, boy. Oh, fucker. Just to pay those fees. Everybody about Kwebati, Bam class.
But now you
Oh, fuck.
but did you see me
Dude,
do bad things?
you are in a better place. I'm talking about someone who's below you.
Anyway, wasn't Mr. Mbawasley?
Dude, not for that. You were in a better place. I'm talking about someone who's below you.
God.
I'm talking about
Kuskulu
a parent.
Shalaya 200.
Listen, anyway.
Shalaya 200 kuskulu.
Listen. I'm talking about a parent who doesn't even have a 9 to 5. Right? And they want their child to go to school because they feel like that's the child that's going to save them. But if we're at least someone who's going to learn,
Breadwinner.
yes, yeah, like that.
Well, I know breadwinner.
Yes, you are.
Remember, she had 200 school.
Wow, and then I'm talking about someone who just went without anything, bro.
I'm sure in behind 5 side. Now I'm paying.
Dude. Wow, so they're there. I'm not going to telepon a pocket money or anything. Oh.
So how is the survival? If you haven't gone with any upkeep,
you find your ways.
but
And then we love it if you're in boarding. What could I do? Those are the people who don't go outside paying for boarding houses. No, they'll stay in campus. So that idea meal, that person is going to miss any meal because he's broke. He's depending on that meal.
so are you trying to support these girls that go out with sugar daddies? That's the only solution.
It's part of the reason why they do it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right, but it's part of the reason that push them to do that. Why, Shubaka?
But I know of girls, they've got everything, but they still want sugar.
True. A lot. Vengi. A lot.
So you should have upkeep. It's not even about that.
Dude, it's part of. It's one of the reasons why these girls are getting sugar daddies and wanting those flashy things. Hey, and then some are just lazy. I've seen some girls, bro, they are working yet they are to school. They are there.
They are working.
Working, yes, maybe waitress.
Those are real people.
Yes, Kaidi, that's how it's supposed to be done. They are working, maybe in waitress, or she does hair or any type of hustle. And I feel like that's how it should be done, rather than going for sugar daddies and then find yourself in problems like this one. Like this one who's now owing a lodge with
6,000.
Yeah, it's wild.
But I know of a country that does. I don't know if it's in America where they do the less privileged ones. After school, they could do some work like that. But I'm going to think different about where you identify, okay, this vulnerable. I don't know if it's the correct word to use, vulnerable.
They're vulnerable. Yeah. The less privileged.
Yes, less privileged.
Something like that.
Whereby, so that they can have their own money instead of looking for a sugar daddy.
Yeah. People who think like that are smart, right? Yeah.
I'm a guys now. I'm a sugar daddy. I'm a sugar mommy.
They do. What about those guys they call Benten? Where is that coming from? Even guys are selling.
But what?
They have sugar mummies.
What do I find?
And then I hear it's happening a lot in the capital city.
Why do I find sugar mummies? I need a sugar mommy. My salary is not managing me.
You've had one. Things ended. Do you have to mention? Dude. I can't mention.
I would have known about that.
Me, a sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Since when? G.
I think there was one that we went out with Buffalo Park.
Not that one. Not one I denied.
Quite no fire.
Yes.
Then there was
the younger lady. No, the younger lady was just so nice to me.
You see, so in short,
she wanted to
every
give me a
woman that
daughter.
he goes out with is just being nice to him.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Despite him doing some good talking.
It's a nice conversation you have with
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The
one who you denied, you are saying she proposed to you.
She proposed to me. She said, if you have a girlfriend, how much does your girlfriend need? Dump her.
Dump her?
Yes.
That is a true story.
And she thought...
Dump her?
I
thought sugar mummies wouldn't care about you having a girlfriend.
That one cared.
She said
she wanted
the whole
you
Mr.
to herself.
Mao.
Yes, and she said, I just don't want you to be wearing amateuros. I want you to be wearing shorts because I like you in shorts. And if you need
She was not playing.
If you need anything,
I'm in. She even told the man I was with, the man told him, hey, your nephew. I
think there was nothing wrong.
No, there was nothing wrong.
It was just a woman expressing how she felt.
And
Can I have more expressing on how they feel about me?
Listen, wait. Dan Kani, that sounds like she wanted to have a relationship. Why would she care about you having a girlfriend or getting rid of the girlfriend?
She wasn't a sugar mommy.
That doesn't sound like that. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a sugar mommy to me.
She was in her early 60s. So
no, not this stage. She can say she's in her early.
Okay.
35, so.
35 is that a sugar mommy? No, let's just say no. Come on.
What about it?
She
wanted the relationship. She was just older than you.
You've dated women that are very old.
She was just older than you. Okay, would you guys date the sugar mommy? Would you not date?
Should I mention one?
Mention one.
I'm joking. Yeah.
Okay. Would you guys have a sugar mommy?
Sugar mommy.
Me, I would. Except that I'm married, so I wouldn't.
You would? What would be the reason you would go for a sugar mommy?
Yeah. No, actually, you had. Tell me what I can underscore.
Yeah.
So
tell us about that experience.
No, come on.
She choked.
Okay, that is a long time ago.
Okay, so you did
It's
have
a
a
long
sugar
time.
mommy.
You almost died, you.
So you did have a sugar mommy.
You almost died as well.
No, wait.
Come on.
Guys, one step at a time. You're all over the place. One step at a time. Listen.
You are being funny. You know that?
No, it's not being funny. You are the sugar mommy. Now I want to know how the experience was and what did you want?
No, okay, in the first place.
How were you approached? How did it happen?
Okay. If I can be honest, I didn't even want anything. I think she was so much into me.
Ask him to propose.
She did.
You see?
You see that? This is what I was saying. I don't see anything wrong with a woman approaching if they like you like that. You see that? Because it wasn't like the age difference wasn't that much. It was just by 10.
Are you kidding me right now?
By 10.
Just
I calculated.
Can you
the
take?
time she was
Just
in
Can you take to your passport?
What? Ati?
I wanted to. I wanted to take her to my parents.
Wait. You said grade. You were in grade.
I was in grade 1. She was in grade 12. I'm joking. It's not possible. Okay.
Just tell us how the experience was.
Okay, so it was nice.
So was the money involved?
No.
Like was she paying you?
No.
There was no money involved.
There was no money involved. There was just where like you should call me.
They would go drinking.
Just have some fun like that.
You know.
Nothing.
Listen.
So now the problem. This is a problem. All right, because believe you me, where I am, if for example I'm 30 years, and then I'm seeing somebody who is for example 45 years, they are old enough for me. You say that. So the fact is, it's not possible for me to get married to that person. So if I'm wise enough, I have to consider whatever that we're having as just a thing. You get, for convenience sake.
So you would have a situationship with that woman.
Exactly.
You can have a situationship with that woman, but you can't marry them.
Bro, I'm 30, she's 45.
Why wouldn't you marry her?
The time I'm 45, she's 80. Nigga, come on.
He hasn't explained what happened.
No, but listen. I'll take him back. Therefore, me, I thought, before you guys are hiding something. I thought you guys are hiding something, and it's okay. If you are feeling uncomfortable sharing, it's okay.
I don't want to go into details. Even years.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I've had the sugar mom. You've had the sugar mummies.
Oh my God! Now listen. This is my question. Listen. This is my question. This is my question. Since you guys have had experiences with these sugar mummies, this is what I thought.
Never done.
For what? Now listen. I thought
your sugar mommy.
Let's avoid the guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's avoid them.
It's been fun.
Nana Bitausha.
I said you've had sugar mummies. I've had the sugar mummy, but you've had sugar mummies.
Okay, wait, no, talk.
Yeah, I wanted to find out. Like, sugar mummies. I thought the essence of you having a sugar mummy.
For money.
Yes.
No, that's for girls, not for guys.
No, so for him, it wasn't about money.
No, it's not.
about going out
Listen.
enough.
For him,
Listen.
it was about the skill he has. I don't know
Oh
what
my
skill he has.
god. Oh my god. No, so what if it's skilled? What was he benefiting from the sugar mummy? What were you benefiting?
Out.
They used to conversate. Like,
That's what I want to
she
say.
used to take
So
him out.
out.
After
By
work.
the way, by then I didn't even have a girlfriend and stuff like that. Just to make the record straight. So I would be stressed, then I would push you just to put me in the right state of mind. You get, okay, this is what you are going through, to this and this, and then she would just come for me. Okay, let's just go out. You know, you just go out. You know, not necessarily maybe going out for drinking and the stuff. Just go out there, you eat some food. You just have a mature conversation. You see that. So in having that kind of conversation, I'm also growing up in terms of, you know,
Was this
being
happening?
mature.
When this was happening?
Being mature because
Wait,
I'm having
wait.
a mature conversation. You get?
Listen.
Which is a different case with some other guys. They would have to have a sugar mommy because they want to get something from that person. That wasn't the case. Maybe we have different. I don't know the kind of experience that he had.
We are on you. We are on you. Why are you trying to divert this?
Have you ever had a sugar mommy like you?
We are on you.
You had.
Number, you know what I wanted to ask is, when you had this sugar mommy, other than that, can I say you found peace in her? Were you going through something when you were dealing with her? Because you said
There was no peace.
Oh my god.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Because
They haven't told you what happened.
Okay.
How did you break up? She wanted to sacrifice his guy.
stop asking me.
This guy was about to be sacrificed by a sugar mommy.
You see, guys,
Stop asking me.
you
whether
see,
that they don't
it's
have
dangerous. Don't go for sugar mummies. Don't go for sugar daddies.
Daddies.
You
You don't
you
know.
end up being sacrificed or being left at a
So
lodge
the only issue
stranded.
with the sugar mummies, you see, they differ. I've had friends that have had sugar mummies. For example, him.
Yes.
He's been a friend of mine.
Eh?
So he was, because it doesn't. Let me talk on his behalf because he doesn't want to say. He was given.
He has denied.
He was given conditions to say, one, I don't want, if you have girlfriends, a girlfriend or girlfriends, you tell me, you get.
Yeah.
What if you tell me now, then she has to consider that person. So okay, this one is dating.
So
you get.
she was okay with him dating.
So in short, she likes the guy, despite him having a girlfriend. you get.
That sounds like a sugar mommy.
Yes.
But yours.
Question, but did I say, okay, let's start this thing? I ran away. I was like, hell no.
That sounds like a sugar mommy.
You ran away after 6 months.
Yours sounds. Listen.
It was after midnight.
One
Wait.
day.
So you
The
dated
same
for one
day.
day.
The same day she started saying those things.
Boy.
I just said, boy, up and
According to how I understand sugar mommy and sugar daddies, he was dating.
him was dating.
He was
sugar mommy.
he was dating an older woman.
So
He was dating an older woman.
He hasn't finished the story. What happened to him is this.
Yeah.
After I don't know how long they met. So I think she slept by his house. Then he was thinking he was dreaming that he was being choked.
For real.
This is a true story.
He was here struggling.
I don't know what I can do. So from his experience, when that lady approached me at Buffalo Park, I remembered this. Sorry, they said, no. There's no way you are going to start dating me with your conditions. I just said, okay, come on, Yapa. National Benson knows this story well. That's how I left. Even now, I still see her. She comes up in Buffalo Park. Right now, she's got a Ford Ranger. Now, imagine if I accepted by then.
You'll be driving. That's how I'm imagining. How I'm imagining.
But I just said, I know what I want in life.
Yeah.
I don't want a sugar mommy. That's what happened. But for him, it's a different story. He would have died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Avoid these sugar mummies, sugar daddies. They ain't nothing. You're just putting your life at risk, when it comes to these things.
We don't know what these sugar mummies, sugar daddies come with.
Yeah.
It's either sugar daddy now got now HIV and he wants to spread it.
Yeah.
Or it's either the sugar mommy now when I remove my rituals if I go to sacrifice. Like my friend was about to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
So that's the reason me I avoid abakuru. I would rather go for somebody younger than me or in the same range as my age.
Yeah.
Because you can understand
Same level.
You take advantage of me and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we're coming to an end. Anything you have on your mind?
I'm just enjoying the experience I'm having right now.
What's the experience that you're having?
That lady we met today. The lady you met today.
From where? Oh, okay. Yeah, the workplace.
The workplace, yeah. She's very inspiring, Marsh.
Yeah, you are motivated.
I get motivated when I say, okay, these people, this is what they've achieved.
So that's what they mean when they say, mind who you keep in your circle.
Yeah. Because my old, yeah, she's really a good one, Marsh. She patience now, she knowledge now.
Yeah.
So that's a new thing I'm enjoying right now.
That's good to know that you're in a better place mentally, physically. Yeah, I think we're coming to an end of this episode. Don't forget to like. You don't like. If you continue don't like it, I'll also be ditching you like I ditch sometimes. I'm kidding, but like I have no idea. Talk to them. Why are you asking? We out.